Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube page. So exciting. So this is one of my Q&A videos. I got a question today, a makeup related question that I'm going to answer. I encourage you guys to write in your questions. I will also answer them in a question and answer video. You can ask me questions about makeup, you can ask me questions about style, you can ask me questions about my personal life. Pretty much nothing's off limits. I choose to or choose not to answer them. Mostly if it's a makeup question, I will answer it because that's where I am. Alright, so her question was, ready for it? Are you ready? How do I get the color in my creases to be even? And it's a very valid question. One of her quibs was she has to keep going back and reapplying on either or eye. And I understand, I've been there. I think most of us that do makeup have been. It's just one of those learning curves where you have to practice to get it to work for you. And you'll eventually find the right formula of how many swipes, how much product, but then a different eyeshadow might be totally different for you. So you really just have to practice, and it's not a big deal if you have to go back and reapply more. So don't worry, I have to do it too. However, if you hate brushes and the windshield wiper method isn't working for you at all, I have a couple other options. The first option is your finger. It's a really handy tool. You're born with it, you carry it around always, so you're never without it. So you control how hard you put on the product, and it works best for some people besides a brush. Some people don't like brushes, and that's fine. It's fine. I don't hate you. No, just kidding. I don't hate you. The second way is to do what I like to call the stipple method. Yeah, I invented it. Don't steal it. Haters. I use my MAC 239 brush, and it's just a kind of a flat, fluffy brush, and that's what it looks like. I just kind of dip my color, and then I just kind of pat it on, or stipple it on, as I like to call it. So I pat it on in the crease. And then I take my windshield wiper brush, and I blend. So if you're a really good blender, this is a good way to do it. If you're not, try it out. You might find out you're a good blender and you just didn't know it. Now, if you are doggone set on using the windshield wiper method, here's some tricks. Okay, so here we have the brush. Now, here's a secret. Wherever you hold your hand on this fancy little thingy is gonna determine how much color comes out on your eye. So for example, if you're holding on the end of the brush, like so you're holding it like this. I don't know who does makeup like this, but whatever. So 3 dabs on my black Umberto eyeshadow, and I'm gonna swipe it on here real quick. 1, 2, 3, just put it on there. Okay, so that is holding it at the very end of the brush. Now, I'm gonna move my hand up on the very tip of the brush, get the same amount of product, and I'm gonna show you guys what happens. It's pretty fancy. Look at that. It's a lot darker, huh? Well, it's a lot darker to me. I don't know if you can tell. But you can just take my word for it. So, depending on where you hold the brush, also depends on how much product's gonna come out. Also determining your grip. If you're really gripping it hard, you're gonna get a lot harsher of a color, whereas if you're holding it lightly and just dabbing it on, it's gonna come out a little softer. So that's some tricks for that. What else? Oh yeah, cleaning your brush off. So obviously when I dip in, and so I'm dipping in, I put on my stuff. Okay, so there's still stuff on my brush, right? There's still some product left. I've done my eye. Now I'm gonna go back to the same color and start this eye. Well, there's still that leftover color plus the color you just put on there. So this eye is automatically gonna be darker. So I have just a washcloth that I use. You can use a paper towel, you can use a washcloth, you can use your little brother's gym shorts, I don't care. And just lightly do this to your brush. and you'd be amazed how much product comes off just after applying shadow to one eye. So there's really a lot of product left on there that you need to get off, and so that helps too, to clean your brush after every eye. Yeah, I think those are my only 2 tips for you guys, and with those tips you can use it for any part of your eye. If your eyelid is too heavy, look back at some of those tricks. It really is just a matter of fact of where you're holding your brush, and how much product you're taking on your brush. So really start to be aware of how much eyeshadow you're putting on your brush when you go to get more, or when you first start out. And I remember one of the things that I was going to tell you guys on the other video, the watermelon eyes one, was I got a shout out from Miss Tariana. What up, girl? So I'm giving her a shout out back, and you guys should go check out her site. She's pretty funny. I went to high school with her. She's a good kid. Just kidding. She's not a kid. She's the same age as me. Anyways, on that note, I was going to tell you guys, if you want to give me a shout out, I'd love to give you a shout out back. So, it's one of those, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. So if you want your blog shouted out or your YouTube channel, I'd be more than happy to do it. Just tell me that you're shouting out my name, and I will shout out yours. So just leave me a comment or something, or email me or whatever, and I will make sure to shout your name. I want to be friends with you guys, okay? I don't want to be enemies. I just watched Mean Girls today, and that's, it's harsh how women can be. We're mean. We're mean girls. We are. I know, it's a little high school, but whatever. I thought it was cute. Oh yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff to the YouTube channel, to the blog. Not YouTube. Tutorial coming soon to a theater near you. It's the weekend, so you probably won't see much from me this weekend, but hopefully tutorial next week before I leave for Florida on Thursday. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers. I'm a busy gal, so it might not happen. Also, if you guys comment me, message me on the weekends, you probably won't hear from me till Monday, just because things get crazy and hectic, and I don't always check my email on the weekends. I'm a bad girl. Not in that respect. That's sick. Stop it. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys and hearing your questions, comments, all that good stuff. And have fun this weekend. Go do something crazy and party hard, or whatever you guys do. I don't even know. Or read books. I don't care. It's your weekend. All right, guys. Bye.